Oilers Nation every day with your hosts, Tyler and Liam.
The Oilers against Big Save Dave. That's an auto win. Let's get into it with the lead.
Oh. Flirted with disaster.
Almost hit the TV.
Do you want to know a fact? Can I say right now?
No, we got to save it for game notes.
Can we just get into game notes right away?
You really want to talk shit about Dave Riddick.
He's bad.
And I get it. Do
you remember when we went to the game against LA a couple of years ago with all the dad and the girls from Fort McMurray?
I do remember that. How could I ever forget?
And Big Save Dave played, and he made that big save, but it actually was a goal.
Yeah, it was the year the Oilers eliminated the Kings in 5.
Yeah, and the reason it was a goal is because, one, it went in, but two, he wore white netting
webbing
on his glove. Yeah,
and you could very clearly see that the puck,
see it went in.
It was a dry settle one-timer.
Yep.
It was like right in front of us, so that'd be second period.
And I said to you at the time, I was like, that's a goal. Don't need video review.
Yeah, Liam's eyes are so good that he didn't need video assistance.
Well, I didn't even need video assistance.
Human goal judge.
Well, the league shouldn't either because he's not very good.
So you
it's obviously a goal.
You can just assume these pucks are going in.
Yeah, it's fair.
Man,
it's
are
fair
you
to
manifesting a performance tonight from Big Save Dave?
Yeah, it's on Leon.
You're getting a little too ahead of your skis here.
Anyways, welcome into a game day edition of Oilers Nation Every Day, coming to you live from the Sports Closet studio. Check them out online at sportscloset.ca or one of their 3 locations in the St. Albert, Kingsway, brand new renovated locations reopened in Sherwood Park Mall. I've done that ad read probably 500.
And you went a different order that time.
Yeah, that was just sloppy. That was
Big Save Dave of you.
Let me recover from that and let you know that the show is also a presentation of Bet365. Download the app today. Use the promo code NATION. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. My account flush with cash off that Toronto Blue Jays win yesterday.
That was huge.
What a beating.
Well, they needed that, to say the least.
And I was down bad for about an inning and a half.
So I missed the start of it because I was watching the... believe it or not, the Buffalo Sabres win a hockey game yesterday.
And if you can watch the Sabres over playoff baseball, you got to do it.
I kind of just forgot they were playing. And then they gave like a bit of an update in the game, in the intermission. I was I'll put it on. And I put it on, and it was, what would that have been? When did the Jays start scoring their runs? The third inning, I think?
Yes.
So I put it on the top of whenever Shane Bieber pitched next. So it must have been the bottom of the second.
He came in to pitch.
No, he started.
He started, yeah.
And he just 2 strikeouts right away, 6 pitches, and then took the next guy out to just 3 and out. It was awesome.
Struck out the side in the second, and the Jays turned on
they just turned it up.
So tonight, Mad Max going. That's exciting.
Mad Max?
Yeah, Max Scherzer.
Hardy.
He stinks.
He kind of looks
Are
like...
you nervous?
Oh, yeah, and I said yesterday I think I was just talking to you guys. I wasn't even on a show. I was like, I've never done hard drugs, but watching Max Scherzer with basically your season on the line pitch, 40-year-old Max Scherzer, that's going to be a rush.
I was in a company meeting who said that.
Oh,
yeah. Company meeting.
Or does it cement a legacy even more?
That's...
You know,
what's there's a term there. But anyways,
I have no
there's
idea.
a term about someone old giving it one last hurrah.
Is it emptying the tank, maybe?
I don't know.
What's that movie? Bill Durham?
There's the Natural or whatever. Or the one with Randy Quaid or something where he's super old and he's coming in and he pitches like the game of his life.
Well, that's what we
to
need
end his
tonight.
career, yeah. So that's what they're trying to set up.
That's what they need. We need one more night from our boy Max Scherzer. Also, we are set up for a tremendous sports evening because not only is there baseball, not only is there a hockey game, but we're going to be at Greta tonight for our season launch party. It is free entry. We are doing a raffle, though, in support of the Ben Stelter Foundation. A signed jersey. We have, they'll burn your bill, I think, is one of the prizes as well. So there's
on fire.
Yeah, there's a chance that you come in tonight, you eat, drink, be merry, watch 2 great sports games.
Could catch on fire.
And your bill could catch on fire.
And there's hockey ticket giveaways. Football ticket giveaways.
And football ticket giveaways. And pre and post games going live. I'm joining Aaron for pregame. Liam's hopping on the post game, which I made as a very selfish decision. Because I said if the Jays are in the 9th inning, I'm useless on a post game show.
Fair enough.
So
I don't mind. I like doing post game more than... I
don't
already
think the Jays
talk
will
about
make it to the
pregame. I'm doing
9th inning?
pregame right now.
No, I'm just saying that that could be a very high tense moment in my life, and I don't want to have a headset on for it.
I'm glad you didn't mention the other football game going on tonight because that is going to stink.
Yeah, so
I'm going to actually go to Greta and ask them not to put that game on the TV just to help everybody. The Steelers versus the Bengals. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco. It's not 2012 anymore.
I was going to say
folks.
2011. That'd be a sick matchup.
Maybe I'll ask him
Bet
to do
the
a
over.
replay of Green Bay and Baltimore from 10 years ago instead.
Joe Flacco in primetime and Max Scherzer in a playoff
Oh,
game.
my goodness.
That's a throwback night. That's a
That
throwback
is a
night.
big throwback night.
On the opposite end of that spectrum, the Oilers tonight are going to get their first look at Matthew Schaefer, who we're going to talk with Larkin about him. Matt Larkin is our guest today. He's coming at 1:00. I'll be honest, like I wasn't sure. I thought this was maybe going to be one of those draft classes where like nobody comes into the NHL out of year one, but
This
Matt,
guy,
he's legit.
he is the real deal. Holy.
What do we got? Already 5 players from this draft class have made their NHL debuts. Coots has gone down already, but then Schaefer, Misa, Brady Martin, and Benjamin Kindle are all still with their teams. Kind of crazy for that many players to be playing so early.
Some say it's the best draft class ever.
Really?
Some are there?
Some. They're out there.
So what we're going to do with
Fair.
Matt Larkin is we're going to do our early season overreactions.
That
So-
might be a good one.
Yeah. We're going to give him
I've got one. Stu for Vesna.
Hey, we'll get into that a little bit more with game notes too, because Stuart Skinner's numbers looking pretty good. YouTube chat, by the way, as always, brought to you by Odd Company Brewing and the Nation Beer Everyday Lager, a crisp, clean lager crafted not just for game day, but for every day. They have 2 locations in Edmonton, one downtown, one in the Ritchie location on the south side of the river, as they say. And the Ritchie location is awesome. The patio is very good. The pizza's unbelievable as well. Shout out to our friends at Odd Company Brewing. YouTube chat, let's get this one out of the way right off the jump. Carter Hart signs a PTO in Vegas.
Okay.
Good for Vegas, I guess.
Moving on.
We're good? I
don't have anything to add. You had some context.
Yeah, so I
to it.
spoke with Carter Hutton today on Daily Faceoff Live, as I do every weekday. He's my co-host. And I was like, listen, this guy hasn't played in the NHL in like a couple of seasons now. What's this adjustment curve going to be like? And Hutton was basically like, if you think he's just going to come back and be the same goalie he was before, like you don't know anything about goaltending. And Hutz kind of threw caution to like, he basically said the first year is a write-off for him. He will be inconsistent. He will have some low lows, and he will not be good this first year. And I kind of said, like, that shines some light maybe on why a team like the Oilers, who everyone who wanted Carter Hart in blue and orange and in Edmonton was looking at him as he can help us win a Stanley Cup this year. And the fact that, I mean, Vegas was kind of the only team who had real interest in him.
Yeah,
they have Aiden Hill as their starter. They can afford to bring him along as a backup for a season and see what they have in him. That makes sense. When I hear Hutz say that, I kind of go like, yeah, it makes sense why the Oilers went, you know what, we're good. Because if you don't think, and if your goalie people are saying, like, he's not going to be good this season, it's going to be a learning curve, the Oilers can't afford to have
The
that.
time is now.
The time's now. So it makes more sense.
No, we can't make any mistakes.
No. It's too high of a risk. Right?
I
It
agree.
is. Like, Vegas at least have, well, their goaltending is very interesting because Aiden Hill was just not good against the Oilers in the playoffs. And now he's injured.
This year or last year.
Last year, yeah. A couple of years ago, definitely really good. Their blue line's not as good as it's been, and now they've got this goalie who, by the way, he can't play until December 1st.
Yeah.
He is ineligible to play. He could sign officially yesterday, but he's still not officially signed. He signed a PTO, correct?
Yeah.
So, down in Henderson, Vegas, hey, if you're looking for some Bet365 bets, I'd be able to get some spots against them because Akira Schmid is going to start a few games. Because Hill's out. Hill's out for a few weeks.
Been like a weird rash of goalie injuries in the NHL as well. Markstrom's out for New Jersey. Obviously, they're coming up on the schedule for the Oil. Interesting.
Big save Dave tonight.
Big save Dave tonight. Okay. You know what? Liam is just chomping at the bit because he did so much research before the show. So we'll do our lineup report real quick, and then we'll get into our game notes. Lineup report is brought to you by Oodle Noodle. You can take advantage of the value menu deal, which allows you to add 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 6 wontons to your order for just $2. Any signature premium box, only for takeout orders. So head to oodlenoodle.ca to get your order in today. Let them take care of lunch for you. Maybe you're someone who works at an office. Just go around, get everyone's orders, order some Oodle Noodle, and then don't tell them that you're doing the value menu and keep that for yourself.
Yeah, that's your lunch.
That's your lunch.
$2 lunch right there.
That's a good way to do it,
Life
actually.
hack. Come on.
Let's start with the Oilers, who threw out some new line combos yesterday at their skate. McDavid with Mangiapane and David Tomasek. So they're rewarding Tomasek for what I would say was his best 5-on-5 game in his early on in his NHL career. Mangiapane, fair to call him the biggest positive through 3 games. Not call him the GOAT.
Okay.
Well, it could be the GOAT.
Will they retire number 88? Early season overreaction.
The biggest
The path
positive
is there.
I will say from a forward group, yes. He's been great for them. I mean, the fact he's already on the top line, I think, shows how well he's done. Points in 3 straight games as well for them. Obviously, he was the one who worked the puck loose on the empty net for it to get to McDavid and to Henrik as well. So really good. Just to go off that, I think Ekholm has actually probably been the biggest positive on the blue line in the sense of he was a big question mark. We didn't really know what he was going to be like.
He was just
right?
hurt, guys.
I know, but
You guys hung him out you put him out to pasture.
He was just felt like a significant injury.
It was.
And I just was
That's why it was not good.
But like, how many
Yes.
times have you seen an athlete go through a significant injury at 35 years old, and then there's not the same player again, right? The concern was legitimate.
It was fair.
But he's quieted it
He's a Viking.
in a hurry. He's quieted it in a hurry.
Yes.
Second line is Draisaitl with RNH and Roslovic. What did you make of Roslovic's first game? Jeff Skinner?
Yeah, like it's his first game of the same. Right now he has a long leash, and it'll quickly get shorter if this continues. I feel like you got to give him a chance. Splitting up the nuclear deterrent is also interesting,
I think part of it is because you're playing a bad team.
and seeing what you got. Yeah, maybe, but don't take anyone for granted.
No, you can't.
This is NHL.
Chicago beat the shit out of St. Louis yesterday.
I think Chicago, they're not good, but they're going to be in way more games.
Scrappy.
Sure.
You call teams like that scrappy.
Is that what we're calling them?
Pesky.
Yeah. Pesky.
Frank Nazar, holy smokes.
He's
Did
a
you see what happened yesterday? So he crashed into whoever the goalie, I think it was Hofer playing for the Blues. He crashed into him as he scored. Everyone jumped on top of him. It was a full line brawl. He crawled out of the line brawl and just started celebrating his goal in front of the St. Louis fans, whilst his teammates were all fighting for him. Special moment.
That was great. Third line, Trent Frederick with Kasperi Kapanen and Vasily Podkolzin. They gave the Oilers their only 5-on-5 goal of the game at Madison Square Garden. Freddie had some boots there. He was moving.
Freddie had some boots. That's good.
No,
Ankles, hopefully 100%.
Yeah. No hands, but all boots.
Big hands.
Big hands. He looks.
Big old hands.
I think that's how I would do a breakaway.
Shoot 5-hole?
No, just like keep pushing out in front of me as far as I could and hope I could outskate the other guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, because he was focusing on his skating.
Yeah. Yeah, he scored. I don't care how he does it.
Rico with Savoy and Ike Howard. So Adam Henrique with the two rookie wingers on his side. A lot of people frustrated with the Oilers. I'm doing air quotes, podcast listeners, burying Howard and Savoy on the fourth line. I don't see it that way. I just think this is a line you're going to use in offensive zone starts. You have another bottom six line that you're going to use more in your D zone starts, and there you have it. Like, it's just, I don't think it's that deep. I'll look at the minutes after this game, which, again, it'll probably be a little bit determined by how the game script goes. Like, that fourth line isn't going to see a lot of ice time if they're up by 1 goal. If they're up by 4 goals in the third period, they'll play a lot. If they're down by 3 goals in the second period, they'll play a lot because they'll be trying to get some offense. But, again, I'll judge this after tonight. I'm not going to sit here and be like, the Oilers are misdeveloping their players or whatever because they're playing them on the fourth line in a game against the Islanders.
I think, too, this could be something to help Ike Howard in the sense of like him and Savoy played pretty well together in, what was it, the preseason. I'm pretty sure they had a game as well on the wings of Henrique, too. So maybe it's just a bit of a boost for him, give him a bit more of an offensive push, I guess you could say, because he had 1 shift in the third period against the Rangers. It was the shift where he tried to go on a solo mission, turn the puck over, went for a change. Probably not something you want to see, but he's a rookie.
Teaching moment.
Let's call it that. So I hope he can find a bit more ice time tonight.
Maybe it's just one kind of last kick of the can to see what you got.
I think he's going to Bakersfield by this time next week. Yeah.
I think Monday or maybe Friday.
Rating seems to be on the wall. Blue line's going to stay the same. Wallman, they thought maybe he'd be ready. He is not. Big psych. So Nurse, Stetcher, Ekholm, Bush, Kulak, and Emberson. Emberson, I thought, had a really, really good game the other night. So he needs to put together more of those because, again, that clock is ticking. Someone's got to go down to Bakersfield off that blue line in the next week. We'll see what they end up doing there. Let's look at this Islanders forward group because it's an interesting one. Top line, Bo Horvat with Jonathan Drouin and Emil Heineman. Is Drouin playing or is he still suspended?
No, he's playing.
He's back?
He was hurt.
He only got a game.
Oh, yeah, he only got 1 game. You're right. Sorry, I thought he got 3 games. So Drouin's back from his suspension for cross-checking someone in the face. Horvat, Emil Heineman. Heineman was the piece they got back in the Noah Dobson deal this offseason from Montreal. Barzal with Duclair and Palmieri. Anders Lee with J.G. Pajot and Maxime Shabanov. And Casey Cizikas with Kyle McLean and Simon Holmstrom. Holmstrom's a good player. He had 20 goals last year, 22 goals last year, I think.
But they're burying him.
They don't know how to develop him. Yeah,
How's Kyle Palmieri getting more minutes than him? What's he doing in his career?
Yeah.
Growing a beard. Well, can't on Long Island.
No, they can now.
Can.
They're back.
Beards are back. Lou's gone.
Lou Lamoriello's gone, so guys are allowed to.
Razor Lou.
Yeah, they're allowed to grow out their hair. D pairings, they have Matthew Schaefer on their top pair with Scott Mayfield, Adam Pellick with Ryan Pulak. Alexander Romanov, who they signed to a $6.5 million extension this offseason on their third pair with Tony DeAngelo. But it's actually not that bad of a blue line.
No.
It's a solid blue line.
A lot of puck movers. They're good. Like, you can kind of look at this and be like, especially because they drafted Atchison, right?
Yeah.
You can look at this and be like, I can understand why maybe they cashed in on Dobson. You have Schaefer coming. You have Atchison coming. Like, you got some good vets still. Romanov's young. Like,
What are you paying him for, Dobson?
exactly.
You're just blocking Schaefer's path.
Yeah.
Like, just save some money. Save it for Schaefer.
Your goaltending matchup, which is brought to you by the Starting Goalies tab on Daily Faceoff and the Starting Goalie Show with Carter Hutton, which you can watch right on that tab. It is David Riddick against, we believe, Stuart Skinner. Oilers did not confirm Skinner to be the starter, but there is no way you are not going back to him after he won you the game against the Rangers.
Especially knowing that you're going to play a backup on Saturday
Yeah.
in Jake Allen.
You have back-to-back games this weekend, so Pickard's going to get one of them. Skinner played great the other night. It makes sense. David Riddick, it's going to be his first start of the year. So the Islanders are 0-3, and all 3 of those losses have come with Ilya Sorokin between the pipes.
They should trade him before it's too late.
I think
Get some value.
And just get out of the money, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
I got a team that would love him.
Here's a question.
How do we afford him?
He's only, I don't know.
Okay.
You can't afford either of these guys until the summer.
Sure.
If I put in front of you, and it's a great question of like almost like a wants versus needs thing. I put Tage Thompson and Ilya Sorokin in front of you and say, you have the money and the assets for one of them. Which one do you take?
Ilya Sorokin. Sorokin is the correct answer. You can find...
You have to
find
pay
a
him
stop.
too much. You have to pay him down. What? Because he's locked up right now, right?
So
Yeah.
2032 and he's 30.
He's 8.
825.
Tage is 7.1.
Yeah, and Tage is... like, you can... the Oilers have found a 50-goal guy for $5 million before. And
Yeah, but 7 million's the new 5 million, you know?
He's such a value deal.
Now we're looking at
It's-
Mangiapane and seeing, like, what could he do?
I think you go Tage. I honestly do. And you save that $1 million and try to do something else.
I mean, you can't go wrong. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Both great players.
Yeah, but I would go
I
with...
just don't like putting too much, and I know this is like a bad take, but like I just don't like putting too much money in a goaltender.
But $8 million is the new 6.
Yeah, like that is a good point. Like,
Yeah, but 30 is still 30 when it comes to goaltending.
But now goalies, I mean, I don't know how many games Sorokin's played off the top of my
Yeah.
head, but like goalies are coming into the league.
like you
so
wanted
late.
to put
How many
a
games?
bullet in Ekholm at 34 years old.
35, soon to be
35.
36.
35, soon to be 36.
Ancient.
256 games played for Sorokin.
Not a lot of miles on
It's
that.
not too
though.
many.
That's goalie miles, man.
Yeah.
But he's only played more than 60 twice, and he played 61 and 62.
Okay.
He's not played a ton. This is his worst career. His numbers are going down.
Brian
every
says
year.
forwards are easier to find. I would argue that they're going to get more difficult to find as teams have a bunch of cap space and can just afford to keep their guys. If anything, goalies might be easier to find.
You think so?
I do think there's a lot.
Remember, we don't need we just need middle of the pack goaltending. So why are we trying to gamble on who has the ability to be a top 5 but is trending down? Because of his age, his advanced age.
Tage is a superstar, too.
Tage is like, it is bona fide, legit, locked in at a sweetheart number.
You don't think Sorokin's a superstar goalie?
We don't need a superstar goalie.
But if you can get one, you should probably take it.
That's a good counterpoint.
But we don't need it.
No, but
That's
what
also
if
a
we
good
had it?
counterpoint.
Like, I just think to like...
We just need middle of the road. Like,
But
what's
like-
middle of the road?
Skinner?
Let's just
No, he's not, but he's proven that he's not.
fifth best save percentage in the league this
Right
year.
now, he's top 5. We got a superstar goalie.
Top 5,
So
top
middle of the road, who would that even be? Joey DeCord?
Oh, hell
Probably.
yeah.
Like that's like a middle.
Joey
of the
DeCord
road.
might be a top 10 goalie.
Is he? Maybe it's a bit too
What's
high.
he
then.
make? He just
5.
signed a ticket. Yeah.
Let's get Joey.
5's palatable.
Yeah, 5's good.
You could probably pull off DeCord and Tage Thompson. If you don't go the Sorokin path.
But I'm thinking of Bob. Like there's moments in that series, but back to back, where it's like, holy smokes, what a save!
Yeah.
And Sam Bennett and Brad Marchand showed up for them in the playoffs.
Okay, well, imagine Hyman and Tage Thompson are now on the Oilers.
Imagine you're down a game 7 a couple years ago. You're down a goal late, and over the boards, Hyman, McDavid, Tage, Leon. Whew.
How many players are we playing out?
All of them. We're going 9 on 5.
Here's a theory: they wouldn't be down by a goal because he'd have a superstar goalie in Elias Sorokin. He'd be winning every game 2-0.
I'm stunned that you guys are on the sides of this that you are. I thought, did you guys Freaky Friday?
No.
I just think I'm at the point now where it's just like he's in. Like, if you can get an elite goalie, you have to go get it. And unfortunately,
but that's not our need.
why? Because he won one game.
I would take it. So once again, the conversation or the decision is Tage Thompson or Ilya Sorokin. That's the decision.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swing this back to another show we have, Nation Real Life,
Okay, bring it to me.
and I believe Chalmers read to you guys that the Oilers have the top 5 defense, top 5 forwards, but their goaltending was 28th in the league to start the
26th.
season.
Yeah.
26.
Yep.
So why do they need another forward?
Because goals are fun.
Once again, Liam. Well, no, scoring depth is still an issue for us. And bringing
Their
Tage,
offense stinks
Actually,
right now.
superstar scoring is an issue.
Tage pushes a really good player down.
100%.
Right?
I
So
agree.
that's depth. We don't need superstar goaltending. We just need anywhere between 18 and 12. And that does not cost you $8.5 million.
I just
It just
I
doesn't.
mean, it's
And hopefully Stu is that guy, but let's just talk about that. Like if he's not, and that's all we need. And
I
if you have
agree.
now Tage Thompson because you made that decision and your decor is so good, well then you're limiting the exposure.
I think Stu backed up your argument in the playoffs until they got to the final, and after the first 2 games of the LA series, where he was lights out. Like
Yep.
he was
Cal was also
but,
lights out.
But that
Team was
exactly.
also different.
So they got would you call that elite goaltending?
No, because we don't need elite goaltending.
But no,
I don't know
that's
how-
the point. They got the highest level of goaltending they've ever had from both their goalies, and they knocked out Vegas in 5 and they knocked out Dallas in 5.
Yeah.
And then they lost it and they got smoked by Florida because they couldn't score and they couldn't get a save. But they got the saves and also couldn't score sometimes against Dallas and then they won.
And they couldn't. They lost their team game. Like they were also
Yeah,
a
they
different
did.
team in front of their goal.
I
Like when
agree.
Cal's in net, like it's he doesn't have to make a 5-alarm save all the time because it's so limited.
Yeah, I think the team definitely adjusted in the playoffs, I think. But I would have loved this conversation after the Calgary game last week.
Tage Thompson would have scored in that shootout.
I mean, but once again, you go back to real life. I said we should look on in Sorokin. I would have said that.
Okay.
But the debate is Tage Thompson or Sorokin. That is very important.
You know, it's a fun one. They could very easily, cap-wise, not assets-wise, they can afford both of them easily
I
this
was
summer.
thinking the same thing. They probably could.
How much you just go into first-round pick debt? Trading, you're doing like what NBA teams do. Where you're like, 2036 first out.
But who cares?
Oh, who gives? I'm with you.
I was thinking about
I
this
hate
today.
first-round picks.
We have a 3-year counter.
Yeah, and you probably win a cup with both Sorokin and Tage.
Yeah.
If anyone clipped
I didn't know there
this,
was a third option. Or you get both? I'm in.
well, like,
I'm into
do
it.
it
We can
now.
all agree.
I mean, do the math. They have 17.7.
What do we have right now?
in season?
Like a million.
0.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Dollar in, dollar out. But next offseason, the cap should be at 107, not 104. You're going to have $20.7 million in cap space with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 forwards signed, 6 defensemen signed. So you have $20 million to sign 2 forwards, a 7th defenseman, and 2 goalies. If Tage and Sorokin take up round up 16 mil of that. You have $5 million. Your seventh defenseman's a mil. Boom. You still have $4 million to get yourself a backup goalie and your 13th forward.
How many years is left on Tage's deal? He's
Like
a few
6,
years
I
into
think.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
he signed an 8.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah, he's got, after this year, he's got 4 more.
4 more.
4.
No, sorry. No, it is 4 more.
Potential retention there. If it's,
I mean, if they keep
as long as
that,
Kevin Adams is still
if
in the
they
seats.
keep that dumbass in charge, then yeah, I think we can get all at 50% probably.
Well, or why don't you just
Gotta
package
get
up
this
and go
guy out.
Tage and Rasmus Dahlin?
Why not?
I don't think you can afford Dahlin.
I'll tell you who we
Game
can't afford
4
in
of the
2
season.
years.
Here we go.
I'll tell you who we can't afford in 2 years.
Who?
Evan Bouchard.
We can't afford him?
Why can't we afford Evan Bouchard in 2 years?
Because,
His contract's not up for 3 more after this one.
or sorry, in 3 years.
I mean, I'm not going to worry too much about.
I know we have this window, but like
this-
the number's so it's going to be high. The fact that that's what we had to sign him for in a
Peg
short
noted
term.
today on DFO or Pen Yoda on DFO Live today. Apparently, we've been saying his name poorly. We need to be more Italian
Who
with
told
it.
you that? He did?
No, not him. Another Italian corrected me. No, it was someone else. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, I'm not going to worry about things. Peg Noda thinks the cap could be 130 million in 3 years. If that
that's
were to
true.
happen, the
That's
Oilers would be going into
They're going
that.
to have Dahlin and Bouchard.
They'd be going into that somewhere
And
with
they'll still be
$85
paying
million in cap
they'll
space.
still
every
be paying
team would be,
us.
though.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the thing. Like that'll be a wild time. The contracts are going to
Yeah.
be insane.
So our impromptu poll, 61% voted Sorokin, 39% voted Tage. I like your line yesterday when you were like, Oilers fans would love to skip this season and just get to next summer. I was like, I don't know about that. I want to see if they can win a cup this year.
We're already talking
kinda
about
have to.
who they're signing.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's very
know,
exciting.
we've spoken about Alex Tuck. Alex Tuck is this jerseys are already being sold in Edmonton.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trade
Tuck
deal.
is interesting.
I watched him yesterday.
Well-
I love him,
That guy flies.
and he's hardcore.
But
Yeah.
here's the interesting debate on Tuck. He's going to. Well, you can sign Tuck for nothing in July, and nothing, I mean no assets, but he's going to be, what, a $10, $11 million player this summer? Or do you just go dump assets to get Tage? Right?
Well, I mean, Tage is the answer always if
Yeah.
you're picking him forward from Buffalo.
But
Do
the
you
thing is,
really-
though, how do we get Tage this year? How do you get him in
Can't
season?
get him
Tuck's
in
the only guy
season.
you can pull off.
Do you
Yeah,
really think
that's
he'll
fair.
be that much? Like 10, 11 million, you're saying?
The only thing that makes me curious is, I mean, like, you never know how badly a guy wants to chase the payday, right? Like, is he okay if the Oilers go, hey, no, it's 8 by 8?
I feel like he wants to win.
Wife's from Western Canada.
Can't make more than Connor or even come close to what making Connor. Like, that's the beauty of that contract.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Well-
like, I know Leon is the exception, but like, that is the ceiling that no one can come close to now.
Totally.
And do you just sit there if you're the Oilers and you, like, Tuck will be 30 next season?
Oh, so
Do you just
old.
go like,
Eh?
well, like, do you just go
I
like,
know.
hey, I know other teams might be offering you 10. We're going to give you 7 by 8. You're going to get a great payday to play here and win here. And I don't know, maybe you can sell him on it
I
a
think he
little bit.
wants to win. I really do. And I think he's got a bad taste in his mouth about getting traded from Vegas and then them like essentially immediately winning the cup.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
there's, I think there's a fire there, and he plays with a fire.
He does.
Like, oh, yeah, I would love Tuck.
The
He's my 1-1 deadline acquisition this year. And if Buffalo stays bad,
well, I mean,
they looked good last night.
They did.
only after
have
they were
some
getting
weapons, though.
smoked.
They have some weapons.
They have a. I was gonna say great team.
we
They
should be calling
don't. They have
about
some
Alex
great
Lyon.
players.
They have a,
That's who should, like, that's a guy we should be calling about.
yeah. Could
Well,
have
that's
had him
why,
this
yeah.
offseason, but they wanted, yeah.
He's a good goalie. They have a lot. Like I just keep.
Is
I
he
was
average?
watching
I'll
Owen.
take it.
Is he? Yeah, he is probably.
What does he
average.
make? It's
We
not
have
8 million.
3.
I forgot to, I
perfect.
didn't tell
Right
you
in the
about this. I put a new rule in for the show yesterday.
Okay. Am I breaking it?
We aren't allowed to talk about, and we broke it by doing the Sorokin thing, so that's on me.
You broke it.
Yeah, I broke my own rule. We are, as long as Skinner, if Skinner is above a 920, we can't talk about acquiring other goalies.
Hey, Skinner had a great game in New York.
Yep.
And
Can't deny it.
942 save percentage, I'll take it. I'll take 902.
Yeah, I'd like it higher than 902.
Well,
I'll take
once
905.
again, that's all we need. So,
Alex Lyon, $1.5 million. By the way.
Signed this offseason, by the way.
Yeah.
that's a number.
What was I gonna say?
I think he got 2 years, too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, baby.
You know, one player, and there was a little bit of talk about it last year. if Owen Power ever became available,
Sabres fans hate him. They think he sucks.
I think he's awesome. Like, do you know why
Because
he
they have
sucks?
Rasmus Dahlin.
Because he plays in Buffalo.
They
like-
love Rasmus Dahlin.
He's just waiting to get traded. He's like, I just need a few years here. It's inevitable.
That's a character
Kevin
thing
will
then.
trade
If he's
him.
just going to like mope his way out. Like, I also think he's great. He
Well, that was
looks
my own
like
theory.
a man.
He's a beast. He's 6'5", 6'6", sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had 40 points last year. It's pretty good for a guy who I would assume gets little power play time because of Dahlin.
He would get little power play time here.
I don't care how much power play time he gets.
He just calls it
Oilers
time.
blue line's kind of set for the next number of years, though.
I would take a 22-year-old Owen Power.
I would rather, again, you only have finite assets, right? Like if they put up Owen Power on the block, other teams are bidding against you.
Yeah.
I would rather save, again,
Oh,
I
I'm just
save
saying in
assets for
my-
goalies and forwards.
I'm just saying my hypothetical dream world. I would take an Owen Power on my team.
If you were starting a new franchise, you'd take an
I
Owen
would
Power.
take him.
Yep.
Over Rasmus Dahlin.
No.
Okay.
Over Moritz Seider, though.
Oh, dude.
No, I wouldn't.
The
Goddamn.
audacity.
My PTSD.
Oh.
Let's get back to tonight's game.
Yeah,
Do
I
some
haven't
game
even
notes.
done my stat yet.
I know. Yeah, we distracted you for 30
we
minutes.
pushed it. I know he's been salivating.
Game notes, once again, brought to you by Greta. I cannot say this enough. We're going to have a great time at Greta tonight. Season opening party, arcade, bar, street food, the food and drink specials. Where else can you get a beer for $3.33?
I mean, you have to hop in a time machine.
Yeah. Or you got to hop in a cab or Uber and get to
Like,
Greta for tonight.
That's when I was bartending, and people give you a $5 bill, and you keep it all. That's a hefty tip.
Yeah. Anyways, the food specials, the
was
drinks,
living.
the drink specials tonight, unbelievable at Greta. So join us for our watch party. I'll be there. Liam will be there. Aaron will be there. The whole Nation crew.
Crawford has gymnastics,
Thanks,
so
Aaron.
I'm going to be late.
Oh,
Gymnastics, and I'm solo parenting, so we'll see.
Gymnastics.
Maybe the second half.
Here are your game notes for tonight. Islanders have been outscored 9-5 at 5v5 this year, but they've outshot the teams that they're playing against. They're generating, some of that might be score effects, though. Point is, they've been almost doubled up at 5-on-5. Goals can be had, and to be fair, the Oilers' offense needs to wake up. Oilers have outshot the other team 68-47 at 5-on-5. They have the second best shots for percentage in the NHL. They're just not scoring.
Well, they got goalied. Thatcher Demko goalied.
They've played some
them.
good goalies.
I think every
And-
goal they've played is probably a top 12 in the league.
Or is Dustin Wolf?
Dustin
No,
Wolf's-
he's
Dustin
legit.
Wolf's good.
He's legit.
You don't think he's good?
Top half goalie.
Oh, geez, I would take him on our team in a second.
I would too.
Or is he Steve Mason?
No,
Oh, God.
he's not.
I'm starting a conversation.
You should end it.
Okay, then we'll keep moving on. They have played good goalies, though, which is a part of it. They could have put 6 up against Vancouver. Demko was great. They probably could have scored a few more. Sorokin was good.
They're kind of lucky they're not playing Sorokin. In a way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, tonight's goal night.
they should be.
Well, and the
Like,
other thing that
they're
the
gonna floor
Oilers could use,
Make some more bets.
getting back to my next game note, they didn't have a single power play against the Rangers, which also will hurt their offense.
Which is interesting, too, in the Ike Howard side of things as well.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause he only played 7 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
And again, they had to kill a few penalties. That kills Howard's time on ice.
Yeah.
The Islanders' PK stinks at 70% on the year. So
Did Buffalo score a power play goal yesterday? Because they were going into that game 0.
They scored 3 or 4 of them.
A couple,
good.
yeah.
and a shorty. McLeod had a shorty.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think any of us could have scored a short-handed goal, to be honest. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
So basically, the goalie went to play the puck behind the net, played it wrong. Buffalo got it. It deflected out to McLeod, who the goalie was looking at. It was on the other side of the post.
Oh.
Wasn't looking at the play, and he put it in the center.
All right,
But good for him.
Goal's goal. To the goaltending matchup tonight, Stuart Skinner's looking for his 100th career win as an Oiler. His next win will make him the 3rd quickest goalie to 100 wins in franchise history. That came courtesy of Gregor's Game Day Breakdown, which you can read now at Oilersnation.com and every game day. To the Islanders side of thing, get Liam Warman in the bullpen. You're coming in to close off this game note for me. Ilya Sorokin is 0-3 with an .854 save percentage. He's bad. He gets the night off in favor of David Riddick, who makes his Islanders debut in 10 career starts versus the Oilers. Riddick is 5-4-1 with a .920 save percentage and a .249 goals against average. But
Since the infamous stick flip on January 29th, 2020, we all remember it very fondly, unfondly.
Moments before COVID.
Yes.
might have been what caused it.
He has an 880 save percentage and has beaten the Oilers once since then. I think it's 7 games. Reese told me 6. I'm pretty sure it's 7. Not good. Also, too, here's a fun little fact about it. The next game, so that game obviously ended in a shootout. Rittich did a stick flip. His career went downhill from there. The next game, Edmonton went to Calgary, and Edmonton smoked him. David Rittich started the game, was pulled for Cam Talbot. Later in that second period, Cam Talbot was tossed from the game because he fought Mike Smith. So David Rittich had to go back into the game, and the Oilers let him up for a couple more goals. And David Rittich has literally never been the same. He was really, really good before that. Like his numbers, for him to have an 880 and what did you say, a 920, he must have smoked the Oilers in those other games. He must have.
He must have had some banging, 32 save shutouts or something.
Must
Big
have.
save, Dave.
But his win was a 4-0 shutout for the Kings.
Yeah.
In LA, but you remember they were dominant at home last season.
And sorry, do those numbers include playoff games?
No.
So they got to him in the playoffs too. Speaking of those playoffs, so the Red Wings go out and get John Gibson this offseason. He doesn't even make it through 2 periods in his Red Wings debut. They lose. They go to Talbot. He's played 3 straight games now for the Wings. They've won them all. Gibson's sitting on the bench. And what's hilarious about this is who's Detroit's coach?
Todd McClellan.
Todd McClellan. So wherever Todd goes, Talbot just slide like 73 game season when the Oilers made the playoffs. Todd, and then the year in LA as well. Something about the Todd and Talbot connection.
Didn't he go to the Kings with him too?
Yeah, he was. He was there with the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a good partnership, I guess.
Yeah.
Talbot, like, what a career he's been able to have.
He's 38, 39 years old, and he's still, like, he has unbelievable numbers this year. And I was also talking to Hutz.
932 in 4 games.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was talking to Hutz today. He started 73 games in that 16-17 year for the Oilers.
Yeah, 919.
He will probably go down as the final goalie to ever play north of 70 games.
615.
Yeah, Gibson got yanked.
I have another proposition.
Okay.
Tage Thompson or Adrian Kempe?
Tage.
Kempe.
Tage is cheaper. I'm taking Tage.
A little bit younger, too.
Yeah.
But
right shot.
I just love the attitude of Kempe.
I know.
And I think I would take Kempe.
I know.
If I was just like, honestly, just like a one and done deal, I think I would pick Kempe.
Should I ask the chat again?
Sure.
Let's do another poll. I love that we're getting into our hypothetical trades bag.
Do you think Kempe is the most appreciated non-Oiler by Oilers fans in the sense of like we all just like I feel like he's so underrated across the league, but if you ask an Oilers fan, like that guy's sick.
Oh, yeah, that guy pisses us off.
Yeah, he's
like,
really good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to sign him this summer.
He's an Oilers killer.
He is an Oilers killer.
Luckily, he's the only one on his team.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if that's what Ike Howard could develop into?
I would be.
Dude, that's a reach.
It's a reach, sure. I mean, you never know how a player's going to develop, but
Yeah, fair.
Kempe was a first-round pick, right?
Yeah, I think he was like 22nd.
He's got to learn that bite. Kempe has a bite.
Yeah, but he was 29th overall, so like again, drafted very similar. And
He
Real
is in the
relevance.
American League.
well, like look at Kempe's early numbers. Like he is a late bloomer. He never scored more than 12 goals in an American Hockey League season. That's crazy.
And then his NHL career was 16 goals, 12, 11, 14, 35, 41, 28, 35. Now it's 2 in 4 games. It's actually incredible.
It's a crazy career arc. So like again, Kempe wasn't going to be Kempe. You know, like early in his career, it wasn't like a whoa, look at this prospect we found. Like
Yeah,
you
fair.
got to be patient with your prospects.
Oh, well, I agree. Overripen.
Thompson's winning the poll though. People seem to be leaning him over.
I
Kempe.
I get
age.
it. I get it. But it's like, Kempe.
Yeah, he's
Kempe.
good. The Islanders took Josh Hosang, one pick before Kempe in that draft. Yeah.
Rats.
Oilers took Draisaitl.
Oh, good draft for the Oilers.
Yeah, very good draft.
Good draft. Good choice.
Do we want to do mystery player?
Oh, I didn't even guess it today.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I'm
The
excited.
hints are all in there though. If
Matt Green.
Played for both teams.
has to play
We
for
don't play I thought we played the Kings. My bad.
Has to, yeah, no, we're not playing the games. Has to play for both Edmonton and New York. I got our 4 clues ready to go, and the winner, if you're unfamiliar with the game,
Sutton.
you put your guesses in the YouTube chat. The first 3 people to get the correct answer go and do a prize wheel, and the winner's going to get themselves $25 to Dog Patch, right in the heart of Edmonton's River Valley,
Right down here.
right below us, 2 floors below us.
2 floors below us. I'm going here right after the show, and I'm having lunch.
Next week, we're going to start doing some events down at Dog Patch, but you can head over any day. They do happy hour Tuesday through Sunday from 4 to 6. Find out more at dogpatchyeg.ca. Your first clue. Again, don't ruin it because I think you might get them.
I hope I do.
I'm a defenseman who played 21 games for the Islanders and 197 for the Oilers.
Okay.
All right. Couple people throwing in guesses. Eberle, no. Mike York, no.
Well, defenseman.
Yep, defenseman. Yeah, those people probably hadn't seen the clue yet. Nedved, no, it is a defenseman.
Olympian.
This player? Did you see? You think you know who it is already?
I'm like,
Take a guess.
Could be an Olympian.
Griffin Reinhardt. He did not play that many games for the Oilers.
He didn't play that many games in the
Brewers
NHL.
a decent guess.
Yeah, Brewer's my initial guess.
Number 2. I had 2 stints with the Oilers.
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Not Vishnofsky, not Pody, not Hammerlick.
I thought it was Hammerlick.
Okay, we got 2 in already, so I'm going to give the third clue really quick. I was a first-round pick of the LA Kings.
Adrian Kempe.
Your clue number 4, because a bunch of people have gotten it. I'm Russian.
Is it that guy you Mega J had?
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Dennis Grebishkov was your mystery player today. Who were the ones that get him? Mega J got him.
That's me.
I feel like there was one higher up. No?
Magaphone?
So we had Mega J. We had Aiden O'Neill.
That one guy above.
Oh, yeah, and Wuint. W-U-I-N-T. Aiden O'Neill, I think, won a lot last year.
He did. Good for him.
But again, new season. Everyone will get to win until we eventually start kicking out the people who know this stuff too much. So there you go.
I like this for transparency.
Spin that wheel.
I like that we bring this into the show now.
Yeah. Here we go. Mega J, Aiden O'Neill. Wuint. Aiden O'Neill on fire. On fire. Email me, Tyler at Oilersnation.com. Congratulations, Aiden. You nailed it with the guess of Dennis Grebishkov. What an Oiler.
I mean,
what did he? I mean,
brought him back.
He had 77 points in 197 games with the Oilers. Like that's good.
Like
he had a 40
that right now.
He had a 39-point season. Like damn. He must have gotten a ton of power play time,
those
right?
Dark days.
Yep, those were not great times for our beloved Edmonton Oilers. But there you go. Aiden O'Neill, you won yourself $25 to Dog Patch. Away games, we give away a GC to Dog Patch. Home games, we give away a GC with our friends at the Sports Closet. There you go. Mystery player of the game. Shall we get to our bets for this evening? Did anyone hit last game?
No, I had Draisaitl goal.
My initial bet I put in the chat did, and then I changed it like an idiot.
You changed it. I had Roslovic shots, and he put up a goose egg.
Tony Snell night.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Zeros.
All zeros across the board. All right, our bets for Bet365. Download the app today. Use the promo code NATION. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Do we have our standings board? Is it updated?
I wasn't trying to make a new one.
Oh, okay.
You're in the lead. You're a unit 0.6, 1.6 units. I think I'm 0.1, and Jay, you're -2.
I'm -2.
I'm licking my chops tonight.
Not after tonight.
I think this is a game where the Oilers just roll them. So give me McDavid 2 points, Mangiapane 1 point on his wing, Bouchard 3+ shots, Edmonton on the puck line at -1.5. It comes out to a very, 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 very nice +875.
That looks really good.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I bet it already. I might bet it again. Who's next? Liam?
Puck line, +150.
Simple, man.
I'm trying to go 81 and 1.
He doesn't want that spray tan, folks. He's not willing to live in the world of the roller coaster.
He's playing scared.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
yes, I am. But this is what I did last year, and I won.
Yep.
Yeah, they should be okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Jay?
Well, we're talking the same story. I just didn't have his same level as greed. Mangiapane point, Oilers money line. This is before I heard about Big Save Dave, because I sent this like 6 a.m. to you guys.
You did.
And then Leon Draisaitl 3+ shots, because I think it's going to be a shooting gallery out there. Only +340 to Tyler's 875, but would put me ahead of Liam.
There's a
Operation
world
Spray
though
Tan.
where yours hits and mine doesn't, because like you have the dry side, you have money line instead of puck line.
You
so
have the early payout option.
ooh, you do. If they blow a 3-0 lead to the Islanders, oh boy. Maybe a little. Do you think can we build up a nice little cross Edmonton Toronto parlay here for the hockey baseball doubleheader?
Blue Jays.
Well, what's Oilers puck line, TO run line parlay?
Ooh,
That's what you do.
I don't mind that.
Why don't we do McDavid goal, Vladdy home run?
I was thinking that too. So you could do.
McDavid
Oh,
goal?
Jays are. I think Connor's finally gonna score. He had a couple good looks last game. Oilers puck line or Oilers and Jays money line together is plus 221.
What's run line puck line?
Run-
That's where it gets juicy.
Run line puck. Well, the Jays are dogs, so
Yeah,
you got to
perfect.
go flip the run line around. Where's my main props? Jays plus 550.
There we go.
Ooh, I don't hate that. I like a McDavid goal tonight too. That was the other bet I wanted to talk about. You can tell he wants it. He was ripping some shots. I think Connor will find the back of the net in this one tonight. Oilers again should be due for a power play in this hockey game. I don't. No, I do mind. I'm not touching the over under. It's set at 6. Yeah.
I think you might be like one thing I just looked at here, which might actually work out. Nugent Hopkins' shot prop is 1.5, and so is David Tomasek. Tomasek is actually hit it in 3 straight games. If you combine them together, it's plus 140. It's not bad. It's not a bad little parlay.
It's always nice too, especially when you're betting on your favorite team.
Mm-hmm.
Get a couple in there that don't have money line, so your night can be salvaged if they disappoint you.
I know I just picked the
Emotional
puck line,
mitigation.
but yeah.
That's
Can
a
I
nice-
change my bet? Can I do that one? It's the same price.
Throw Boosh in there.
Actually, well, it's plus 150 puck line. You're taking a haircut.
Oh yeah, I'll keep it.
Why don't you parlay it with puck line?
What would that be?
Why don't you live a little dangerous?
What if you took every player who's available
plus
on the
460.
Oilers to get 2+ shots? Shooting gallery night plus 1150. I could see. I mean, it's 7 guys to get 2 shots.
They got to get some power plays.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, if I did, let's just do this quickly.
Why, are you changing your bet?
No, I'll keep
I'm
it the
changing
same.
mine.
Are you?
No, you
No,
can't
I'll-
change
I'll
it.
keep-
You're
Exactly,
locked.
that's what I'm saying.
I'll keep it the same.
All right.
Okay, so if I do McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, Nuge, let's throw Tomasek in there to all get 2+ shots. It's plus 325.
I think tonight's a super shot parlay with 2 players. Like 5+ shots or 6+ shots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
I got
Those-
really close to nailing one the other day. It was the Saturday night against Vancouver. I did Pasternak 5, I think Matthews 5, Tage Thompson 5, and they all hit. So I needed Leon to get 5. It would have been $10 into 1,800. And Leon got 1, I think, or maybe 2.
So
it was
the
not good.
Islanders have
got
allowed
2.
25 shots against the Jets, 29 against the Capitals, 28 against the Penguins. They're actually not getting that's not as high as I thought it would be. They've only played 3 games.
They haven't played the Oilers yet.
No, they have not. They've actually.
Even though the D is pretty good.
Yeah. I want to get to this headline that's up at Oilers Nation right now. Tyler Kuhl wrote this article.
Is that your name, Tyler Cool?
No.
Did you make up a
His
alter
pseudonym?
ego for
That's my
yourself?
bag milk.
Yeah, there's this new article over by Tyler Cool.
Up and coming guy. Sounds pretty.
What a great young
interesting.
Raider. Here's the headline. Oilers CEO says there was no trade offer for McDavid during contract negotiation.
Read that this
I'm a little
morning.
disappointed that there's no GM in the league with the balls to do it. Give Stan a call and be like, listen, I got 3 first-round picks burning a hole in my pocket. You don't need this distraction, Stan. Let's get it done.
This Oilers summer could have been kind of crazy if they didn't sign Bouchard in time too, because of the report of Carolina was like we were willing to do the offer sheet, which was 4 first-round picks. And I imagine if alternate world, the Vancouver Canucks get OEL.
That was, again, we talked about that yesterday.
It's just funny.
So if that happened, you would immediately call the Islanders for Noah Dobson, right? If the
I
timing
think.
worked out?
Yeah, I guess I don't know when he got traded, but it probably would have been a call.
Like
I
if
would
the
have made.
timing, if he was,
Yeah.
if that happened and Dobson still was available,
I would have called.
Yeah.
I do think Bouchard's better, but
Yeah,
you
no.
you need an alternative. Yeah,
and you're still gonna have a bunch of first round picks after.
just give him what did he get traded for?
So Dobson went for Emil
Emil
Heineman and 2 firsts. So you probably would have just called the Islanders and said, here is Podkolzin in 2 first. Heineman's not that good. So
He's
yeah.
on their first line.
Huh?
He's on their first line.
Yeah, but yeah, you'd probably call and just say Podkolzin in 2 first, and then you'd have 2 first-round picks left over. And you would have gotten the defenseman at $1 million less at 8 years. Oh. Same age.
That would have been an interesting alternate universe theory.
Yeah. Although again, Dobson I don't think is as good on the power play.
No.
So you'd be losing a little bit there, but maybe step up 5-on-5. I
The
don't
new
know.
power play they're using is almost eliminated Bouchard from power play
he's
usage.
not getting his shots.
I don't think he can. I think there's too much traffic in front.
Yeah.
They're play like because Thomas. What are they playing? 1-3-1, I think it is, right, or whatever.
Yeah,
they're calling
kind
it.
of.
And he's just like
Draisaitl
kind
floats a
of
little bit.
clogging the middle a bit too much. I find that interesting. It just eliminated. What would that be? Probably their second biggest weapon in the sense of a shot. Draisaitl being the first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, breaking news from the chat. Fighting Sioux Hockey just put in that Vegas assigned Carter Hart to a PTO.
Oh,
I love when people do that. It's like
you.
an hour into the show. They're like, hey, guys, I don't know if you saw this.
big no deck fan.
Yeah, big Nodak fan. Terry says, I love the nickname Tommy Smokes that you guys gave Tomasek from the Greta broadcast the other night.
I was going to say I've never heard.
That was Aaron on pre-gaming
Yep.
or post-game, whichever one
It
it was.
rolls off. It feels good. I'm
Yep.
on the Tommy Smokes points, goal train tonight, power play point. Liam, you were talking about it yesterday. I think he's so due.
Yeah.
And he has been getting robbed. He's going to get one, and tonight's the night. He was talking about in practice. Him and Connor were making great plays yesterday, trying to build on that tonight. I'm riding.
What does a power play point for Tomasek pay?
$375.
Oh, smoking it.
I think my take on him the other day was taken out of context by from some people.
Oh?
No?
Because you hate him?
Did you were there for that, right?
Yeah, you're
There's a couple of people-
Tomasek.
I'm not anti Tomasek. I just think he should have buried one of those chances. Someone commented, it was like, oh, well, Draisaitl got robbed by Demko too. Should he be benched? He's like, well, that's not the same argument. Whatever. Can't win them all. Or can you?
You can try.
You sure can try. I try every day.
Oilers points in 3 straight to start the year. I mean
I know,
that's
but
good
doesn't
living.
Doesn't it make it even worse how bad Calgary have been and we lost?
I know.
Like you were staring down the barrel of a 3-0 start.
Yeah,
Like that
but-
is.
I bet the
Came away
Blues
with a
come back
point.
on Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, whatever it was, and that was fantastic.
Against the Flames?
Yeah.
And they blew a lead Tuesday to Vegas.
They did one
as well.
yesterday. They were winning 1-0 against the Utah Hockey Club.
And
What
they
do call it, the
lost
Mammoth?
that.
Yeah.
I was on with Gregor yesterday, and he said it was the most predictable thing this year that Wolf would regress and the Flames still wouldn't score and they take a step back.
Cooley was actually good for them yesterday.
Cooley was better than Wolf's been for him. So the Oilers are up to 5 points in 3 games. Last year it took them until their 7th game of the season to get their 5th point, and the year before that it took them until their 8th game of the year. It took them till the Heritage Classic
Well, that
to
was
get there.
Woody's send-off, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, he had Seattle game was his center.
No, I know
yeah,
that was the year that he was.
Oh,
the
yeah.
send-off.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they went, I mean, if people want the painful reminder, after losing 8-1 to the Canucks on opening night, the Oilers would win just 1 of their first 7 games, but then they obviously won the BOA, and it was like, here we go, turn on the Jets. Like that, we all said it was going to be the turnaround point for the season. They then lost each of their next 4 games, including one to the San Jose Sharks in San Jose.
Gregor had to do the ring of
Oh, yeah.
or
What's
whatever
that
on his
called?
head. Yeah.
And then they beat Seattle and promptly
We saw
fired
that. We were
Woodcroft.
there for that.
We podcasted very hungover
We
that next
saw
morning.
the handshake where Woody, I think, knew it was his demise with Dave Manson on the ice.
Oh, yeah, he said, like, I think that's it or something,
yeah.
whatever he mouthed.
I think
we had
that
to do
San
the
Jose
podcast.
game was the. Now this is going to sound dumb, understanding this history, but maybe the lowest point I felt as an Oilers fan. Just with like the amount of optimism and hope there was and belief in the team.
Yeah.
For them to like go in San Jose, who I believe they'd have a 1-1 or not one.
They had not won. We were their first win.
Yeah, and it was just like,
They were like
really?
0-11 or something.
Yeah, it dropped us to 2-9-1. And I remember they had a flurry late. They had so many chances
I
late.
think they had 40 shots in that game.
Yeah, and I remember sitting there, and that was the night Wanye never stops reminding me of it. That was the night I tweeted, like, we're watching the Connor McDavid era unravel.
That felt a bit extreme.
Wow.
It's only 12 games into the season.
They were 2-9-1.
Yeah, what?
And in the moment, it was like, okay, they failed McDavid again. Like,
They
this is
certainly
it.
did. What year was that? 2024?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would have been
That was so bad.
It goes the wrong way.
And then
That would have been 23-24.
Well, so then Knobloch took over. They won back-to-back. They had the road trip from hell where they went Tampa, Florida, Carolina, and they lost.
It was the Carolina night.
Huh?
Carolina, they where Leon and Connor made the pact.
Yeah.
They went to Washington
And
whooped them.
Yanmark was the one who did it. Tyler, you had that story.
Yeah, I wrote that story at Cup Final Media Vail Day that year where I kind of said, like, what was the moment for you guys where you turned it around? And it was after the Carolina game, Connor and Leon said, like, enough of this. And when they went into Washington for that afternoon game, Yanmark's the one that stood up in the room and said, like, I was on that Golden Knights team the first year, the Golden Misfits. And he said, we started the exact same way, and we just decided enough bullshit. Like, if we all want to be here and be together, we need to play a better brand of hockey. And Yanmark gave like a passionate speech to the room, and every guy I talked to at Media Day pointed to Yanmark and was like, it was Matthias Yanmark who stood up.
You pay him for his leadership.
Yep.
You got to pay him for something.
And they went on to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row to get above 500. Never looked back. Oh, and then they had that winning streak was so much fun. The 16 gamer.
They lost to the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
On the Christmas break or something. Here is the blue line from the San Jose Sharks that night. The Oilers lost 3-2. Mackenzie Blackwood made 39 saves. Mario Ferraro, Jan Ruda. I don't even know how to say this guy's name, but I don't think he's in the league anymore. Addison, Burrows, and Mark Edward Vlasic, the guy's name I can't say, plays for the Flames now. Nikita, here we go. Okay, Hotiku.
What?
Oh,
It's a tough one.
Kadiuk?
Yeah, Okadiuk. He's Russian.
Oh, God, that's a tough one, yeah.
Played 67 career games, 12 points, minus 25. Was actually finished +1 that night.
Awful. What an awful team. All right. We're going to get into the last half hour of the show. I'm assuming you got a dart.
I got a dart. It's one.
All right. Prediction, score. What do you think?
5-1.
5-1. I think they roll them too.
It's a beatdown.
I think
But
they will
lay
be
the belt to him, or they what? Pull the
Belt
belt.
to ass.
belt to ass.
Belt to ass.
Here's an interesting question, and this might be dumb because it's our Oilers Nation season launch party. What does the score have to be in the third period for me to convince the bar to go sound on for the Jays? Keep the Oilers game on the TV, but sound on for the Jays.
Yeah, 5-6-1.
If it's 6-1 in the third, do you think we do that?
I
A
think you
4-goal lead in the third. It has to be
goals
more
in the
than
third?
3 goals.
I think you should get some headphones.
Yeah, that's true.
See, Oilers Nation season opening party.
So
Not
you think
Blue
no
Jays.
score at all?
No, I'm not there to watch the Jays.
You can get a TV
You are.
on. Yeah, TV
I think you'd be surprised at how many other people will be there to watch the Jays.
I know. I'm sure there'll be plenty, and rightfully so. But
So should we all get headphones?
Yeah.
you can.
It'll be like a silent
Open up a
disco.
listening lounge.
Like
yeah.
a silent disco. We'll all just sit with our headphones in listening.
I was at a
Just
music festival
glow.
that had a silent disco. Fuck, that's a weird experience.
Because then, like, when
To
you,
see from the outside and then also join in on.
because it really is just like, is it just shoes squeaking?
It's just this was outside.
Oh.
So like on this field, and there's a DJ playing, and you can't hear anything, and everyone's just like so into it. I'm like, okay, give me these fucking headphones, and you're like, wow, this is what we're doing.
Did you? Okay, we will let you go. Did you see the homework you have for real life?
Yeah, and it's
People are. I threw it out on Twitter too, so it can give you some inspiration if you go look at the replies.
It's athletes that I hate,
Oh, athletes that I hate.
right?
Obscure athletes that your favorite teams made you hate. In honor of Dave Riddick tonight.
Eli Manning, without a doubt.
Oh, Patriots.
Oh, I hate Aaron Rodgers. Strictly from him just dominating the Lions
Lions,
forever. Yeah.
But that's not like obscure, right? Like those guys are like. Of course, you would
I
hate a
hate-
rival
Yeah,
quarterback.
that's true. That's fair.
Like,
Well, I'll bring it to
yeah.
there's a player on a team that I love that I hate.
Okay, we'll talk about what new episode of Real Life drops later on this afternoon.
great
Is our guest here?
question.
Do we have the audio of McDavid giving Matt Schaefer advice? Just read us in. All right. Thank you, Jay. Game day edition of the show with Jay, as always. Let's go out to the Star Mechanical guest line. It is Edmonton's #1 plumbing and heating company. You can find out more by visiting them online at starmechanical.ca. Whether it's residential, commercial, 24/7 emergency service, they do it all, and they do it well at Star Mechanical. I'm going to continue reading things about Star Mechanical. Like, they keep costs low for you, the customer. Not only do they employ plenty of Edmontonians, but they are here to ensure that no matter what goes wrong, plumbing or heating wise, you are covered. Reese, you're so close to pulling this off.
Come on, Reese.
You're just a little bit of a longer ad read. You got to put the helmet now in the middle.
Faster.
We're right there. He's going to, is he going to do it?
Alex Plant,
Oh my God, Reese just murdered Alex Plant.
Whoa.
Oh no.
He was fine until that.
Liam, good job, Reese. You did great. Oh no, cut to Liam. Alex Plant is dead. This is actually, we stopped taking care of him over the summer. Can you show the roots? It's over for Alex Plant. Fuck. Oh my God, now there's dirt everywhere. Oh, no. You've massacred our boy.
What the hell, Reese? Now you have to buy us a new one.
We will get a new plant. We do need to do
Should
that.
I water him?
Okay, let's not waste any more of Matt Larkin's time. You know him, you love him from Daily Faceoff. Sorry you had to endure this, Matt. I can't believe our plant's dead. No, you got to reconnect. We can't hear you, Matt. You got to reconnect. Larkin's not on the right audio, so we will get. Amber was giving me shit the other day. She's like, "Did you kill that plant?" And I was like, "I think so."
It could have been
she's
anyone.
like, "Bring it back home. I'll fix it." But he's past fixing.
Reese, can you take this, please? I just can't look at him anymore.
We need to do like a little RIP.
Don't drop him. Let him go out with some dignity.
It's not sending audio.
God.
Did you get him the advanced link? All right. Well, we'll see if he can get re-brought in. Even if you're just on your laptop, Larkin, you don't need to be on the good mic. But yeah, you're actually taking this pretty hard.
Well, he was with us for so long.
Yeah, he was.
From the start of this
We'll do something to honor him.
Yeah, we'll bury him. Sorry, there's something in my eye. I think it's Alex Plant.
No, it's okay to get emotional, man. Like, death is a tough thing. God, now we just have this empty spot where Alex would have been.
Is this because you want to be on the show, Maurice?
This is Reese's big move.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. While we wait for Larkin to pop in. So we're doing, and actually, this is a good chance for the chat to get involved a little bit. So we're doing early season overreactions when we get Larkin in on the show. So what's something, it doesn't even have to be like Edmonton related or Oilers related. It can be around the league. What's something you've observed in the first 10 days of the season where you're like, hey, I think this is not like an early season overreaction. I think that we've learned something about this team in the first 10 days. Like, I'll be honest, and this is one of them that we're going to talk about with Larkin, so I don't want to ruin it too much. But, like, I'll be honest, I think Senators fans should be a little scared right now.
Ottawa Senators.
Brady Tkachuk apparently will need surgery.
They did not look very good yesterday.
No.
They were at one point, out shooting, and I know they had a ton of power plays. They were out shooting Buffalo 19-4, and ended up losing, what did they finish? 5-2, 5-3, something like that. Yeah. I was watching, and until that point, it was just a disaster for Buffalo, and then it just flipped. Alex Tuck actually flipped the game.
And it seems to me you lived your life like a plant on ON every day. That was from Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Do we have Larkin yet? Still working on it. Come on, keep riffing.
It's hard to think of anything else at the moment.
It really is. I would appreciate, again, people, if you want to throw in some stuff for real life, who are like obscure athletes that you hate because of your favorite team. That
do you have one?
But it can't be like other fan bases hate them too, right? Like, I hate Rougned Odor from my time with the Blue Jays.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just burped.
Oh. Do you know one player I actually also didn't like from that Texas team, and a lot of people did because he had such a good personality. Allegedly, was Beltry. Like, he just pissed me off.
Oh, Adrian Beltre?
Yeah, through that Blue Jays series, and like everyone's like, oh, he's so funny. What a great personality. He's like, no, he's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Clearly just wants to be like the main character of all of this, but his team stinks.
I'm trying to think if there's any like generally liked NHLers that I don't really like.
It's a tough question because I don't know, you go to the automatic ones of like, actually, someone said it there, and I really don't like him because of the way he dives around. Tim Stutzler.
Yeah,
he pisses me off. He just jumps around the ice every night. Rasmus Anderson, another one. No, it's not obscure, but I just wanted to let everyone know. That guy's a disaster.
Yeah. Guys, Florida's making the playoffs. So people are overreacting to Florida. I think the Panthers will miss the playoffs. Florida won't make the playoffs. The thing is, though, like, Tkachuk's coming back for Florida. And, like, even if they don't get Barkov back, they'll use that $3.8 million in LTIR money on someone. Like, I'm not willing to write off Florida. Also, I don't know what that division looks like right now.
The division is strong.
It looks good right now is kind of how I should have phrased that. But, like, what will that division, like, if Buffalo and Ottawa are both bad?
But Ottawa won't be that bad. I know Brady Tkachuk's out, but there's still a team that was pretty close to finishing third in that division.
Allmark's struggling. Like,
it's only 4 games.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine. I think Florida will make the playoffs. It's Mikey Anderson's actually a good guess for those things. The people saying,
yeah, actually,
that
like,
is obscure, but only for Oilers fans.
Yeah, like only Oilers fans. Hey, we got Matt Larkin. Here we go. Let's bring in Matt Larkin from Daily Faceoff.
Oh, phone.
I honestly, and Matt, I think I even know what the issue is because I'm assuming were you on your company laptop?
No, I'm on my regular one, man. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, all good. We got you now. We're doing early season overreactions. So we want you to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being like, that's not an overreaction. It actually might be the truth. 10 being like, calm down. You're only saying that because it's the first 10 days of the season. We're starting you off with an Oilers one. Points in 3 straight. The first time in like 3 or 4 years, the Oilers have not started like total shit. Your overreaction is this. The Oilers are finally ready to be a great regular season team.
I'm going to give that one an 8. Okay. For one, yes, I know we've had the slow starts, but you got to look at the big picture. They have been a great regular season team. They've got 4 years in a row of 600 hockey, 4 years in a row of 100 points. But also, if you look closer, just bigger picture, I'm still worried about them. I will say, yes, they've been elite defensively. You can make a case they've been the best team in the league in the first 7 to 10 days of the season defensively in terms of stopping scoring chances. 5-on-5, PK's been good as well. But just look at the depth that they lost from that forward group, whether it's Connor Brown, Evander Kane, Jeff Skinner, Victor Arvidsson, Corey Perry. We're still having to project a lot with guys like Matt Savoy, who I really like, and Ike Howard. I still think the lack of depth is going to come back to bite them. And if you're getting excited about Stuart Skinner so far, shame on you. We know who he is. Next start's going to be a 6 spot. Then there'll be a shutout after that. And then there'll be another 5 spot. So do not fall into the trap again. I implore you.
Well, here's my next one. The Oilers' goaltending is good. I feel like I already know the answer.
I want to find a way. Where's the line? Like, at what point can you and I bet $100 on Stuart Skinner's save percentage this year? Where's the line? Where would you be comfortable placing it?
Oh my God. I mean, I'm not willing to make a pro Skinner bet until I see him finish as a Vezina Trophy finalist.
I'll
If
be
he's
pro
that
Skinner.
good
You can
wire
be
to
anti
wire,
Skinner.
I mean, yeah, if you want to just give me a sack of money for free, that sounds wonderful for me. Yeah, let's do it.
I would set the line at like 908.
Oh, I know that
I mean,
seems high.
you know what, Tyler, you'll get 3 months of 912 and you'll get 3 months of 884. And the result's not going to be 908. So I'll take that bet.
All right.
I think a good line would be 904.
I'm totally fine giving him juice here. Like, no, 908.
Okay.
He's going to have like a 909. All
right, let's go.
908. I'm in. Let's go.
How much are we talking here?
$100.
$100. Nice and clean.
Oh, wait, $100. Wait, my wife's in the next room. Let's go 50.
Okay, we'll go 50. We'll go 50. Wink. Whenever we'll just do whenever we meet up next, because we're always at events and stuff. The bar tab. We'll bet whatever our collective bar tab is, however many beers we drink.
Okay. And thank you, Stuart Skinner, in advance.
Liam.
Canada's number 1. I did my goaltending one.
Oh, okay. Let's do. Well, no, you wanted to talk Matthew Schaefer.
Okay, yeah. So the Oilers play Matthew Schaefer and the Islanders tonight. Fair to say this kid has started his career extremely well after missing all of junior, essentially. Actually, I would have played 18 games. So my overreaction question, Matthew Schaefer is the league's next great defenseman.
I'm going to say that's only 4. I think you're really onto something, Liam. To me, he's already appointment viewing. It kind of reminds me of I'm going to say breathtaking. If you watch him live, like breathtaking is the word. It reminds me of the way we felt when we first got to see Connor McDavid in action and just the unbelievable speed he has, the closing speed, chasing down forwards as well, his skating forwards, backwards. It's Cale Makar-like as well. So I think he is going to be that guy. He also is a really high character player. From what we've seen of him already, from what his teammates have already said, I think he's going to be a captain someday in the NHL. So I'm very pro Matthew Schaefer. The only reason why I'm saying a 4 and not a 1, Liam, is are we talking chronologically? Because the next great defenseman might be Zeev Buium of the Minnesota Wild. He's already playing 21 minutes as a rookie. He's already playing PP1. And all this guy has done is win in his career, whether it's NCAA championship, world championship, world juniors. He's won 2, I believe. And to me, he could be the next Scott Niedermayer. Kind of plays like him, not the biggest guy, super smart, does everything well, skates well. So again, if we're looking at like who is literally the next, who's going to be the next one to break through, maybe it's Buium. But if you're talking about the mega ceiling superstar, then yes, it's got to be Matthew Schaefer.
So do you think Buium and Schaefer, maybe this, I don't even know, but this generation's like Makar and Hughes, I guess we could call them?
It could be. And then there's Zane Parekh as well in terms of just who's going to capture our imagination with his offensive ability. I think Parech's ceiling might be the highest of the 3, right? If you look at what he did in the OHL, he's putting up ridiculous video game numbers that we haven't seen in the OHL since Ryan Ellis. And I think Parech's going to be very special. I think he could be someone who could challenge Lane Hudson. Maybe Lane Hudson's going to be the best offensive defenseman in his conference down the road, or I mean, he's already getting there. And maybe Parekh of that generation is going to be the equivalent. And maybe it's going to be Buium and Schaefer as the all-around guys.
I wonder if Parekh is Bouchard in the sense of, you know, people always question his defensive game, but his offensive numbers are just elite. Yeah. I feel like that's maybe a good comparison for Parekh. Is like, I think if you watch him, you know how great he is, but from the outside, it's always like, well, look at this defensive player, look at that one, but he puts up 80 points a year.
I think, like, if you look back to Bouchard coming out of London, I think he was perceived at the time to be more of an all-around guy, right? He had the size too, and I think he offensively ended up better than anyone expected. I think he exceeded his ceiling, right? Whereas Parekh, I think at the time in junior was more of a dazzling player, just putting up crazy numbers.
Fair. Next one I got for you. In the middle of a tough first 10 days of the season, 1 win in 4 games, I am saying the Tampa Bay Lightning are washed.
I'm going to say 5. Okay, so they're actually the 12th oldest team in the NHL by average age. I did look that up just for you today. But that said, a lot of the youth comes from their depth, right? So if you look at some of their core players, of course, Nikita Kucherov, Victor Hedman, guys like that are on the wrong side of 30. But you have Braden Point and Brandon Hagel, Anthony Cirelli. They're all still in their 20s. They have good years left. And yes, okay, fine. They have been cap squeezed over the years. They've lost some key pieces, whether it's Mikhail Sergachev, Steven Stamkos, Blake Coleman, the list goes on. So yes, their window to contend is shrinking by the year, it seems. But at the same time, right now, I mean, the Leafs got worse. Florida's riddled with injuries. I'm sure we'll talk about Ottawa a bit later. They have injury problems too. So Tampa is a team that didn't really get worse in the offseason. So they might kind of just stumble into a division title this year. I'm not too worried about their slow start. So that's why I say 5 about them being washed. Yes, the window's closing, but this year might actually provide them with another opportunity to make a good push.
You have one in here about Nashville, but I want to flip it.
Okay, do it.
Because this is something I legit think. Barry Trotz is a bottom 5 GM in the NHL.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, this is tough because I love Barry, okay? And he told me it was last year or the year before that Sharks were circling him in his first year on the job, trying to swindle him in trades and take advantage of him. So I feel for him. But so far, you know, his decision making has been questionable, especially if you look at the way his tenure started. It was like, okay, they're turning over a new leaf. They got rid of Matt Duchene, Ryan Johansson. They got that money off the books, and then he immediately replaced them with Ryan O'Reilly and Gustav Nyquist, and then the next year spending big, Stamkos, Brady Shea, Martin. So it's kind of strange that a team that was always in the murky middle had an opportunity to get new runway. You bring in a GM and who's a legend in the city, and you would have years to rebuild this thing. But instead, he tied up a bunch of money in veterans again, and now I think at best this is a murky middle team. So yeah, I don't know. Worst GM in the NHL, it's hard because he's such a smart guy. But I will admit that so far it's not going great. So you know it's probably a 4 in the overreaction.
I just to add a couple more onto it, like the Evangelista stuff this summer was super
So
weird.
pointless it felt like.
Just seemed irrelevant.
Yeah.
And I know this is down to a coaching decision, this next one, but if there's a plan in place, a GM should probably be one who talks about it. Like they healthy scrapped Brady Martin in Toronto. Like that just seems like a bad culture thing to do. And I know like it's probably more of a coaching decision and Trotz, but like it should be like, we're keeping this kid here for 9 games, but we're going to spread it out. He will play against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, it seems like we're seeing more and more of that. We saw it with Michael Misa this week as well, and I don't agree with that. I think if you make the team, you make the team, and
Yeah.
you're going to get your opportunity. Let's see how you fit. Let's let you find a rhythm with line mates and just sort of feeling what your body goes through in terms of the day-to-day grind and schedule of the NHL. If you're just sort of being plucked from the lineup and inserted back in, you're staying with the team for a long period where you're playing only once in a while. I don't see how that's beneficial. So it drives me crazy as well. I agree. I was very disappointed. I was there the other night for that game, and Brady Martin wasn't in the lineup, and I was pissed off.
Yeah, it's such a
It's
dumb
just
thing to rob the kid
unnecessary,
of. Yeah, I know. I said that too about the Sharks scratching Misa and Dickinson for their home opener. I was like, you are going to be a miserable team this year. Give your fans one thing.
Yeah.
You are not going to fuck up their development by playing them in the home opener.
Yes, and talent-wise, they're probably better than some of the options that you dressed that night. With all due respect to the Ryan Reeveses of the world, just put Misa in there. Come on, you have your shiny sports car, drive it.
Next one I got for you. We're going to go to Ontario. The Ottawa Senators. No Brady Tkachuk for 8 weeks. Linus Ullmark struggled. Merrill looked terrible last night. The Senators will be closer to the bottom of the division than a playoff spot this year. Do you think the Sens could fall off?
I think I'm going to say it too, as in I'm agreeing with you. I'm going to cop out a little bit though, because technically, even if you're fifth, you could be in wild card contention, and that's still mathematically closer to the bottom. But I actually did have the Senators missing the playoffs by a hair when I projected my standings. I had Columbus stealing that spot from the Metro when I did my standings for this year. And I know Ottawa improved last year legitimately, especially on the defensive side of the puck. They played really disciplined hockey under Travis Green. I absolutely love Jake Sanderson as a player. He can dominate a game, amazing skater. But Ottawa had a lot of trouble finishing as a team, and you saw it in the playoffs, especially against the Leafs. That's what was missing. And what did they do this summer? They get Lars Eller and they get Jordan Spence for the blue line. They do nothing to address their actual problem, which was finishing. Now you're without Brady Tkachuk, and originally it was going to be 4 weeks. Now it sounds like, from what I've been hearing today, it could be double that time if he's going to get surgery. So you lose one of your best finishers. You already have trouble finishing. And if there's any regression on the defensive side of the puck or goaltending, then I think it's going to be pretty close for making the playoffs. So I have Ottawa being, in the 90s point total wise, but this year that could be on the wrong side of the ledger for the playoffs. So it's going to be close. So I would say overall, I agree with that one.
Last one from me. The LA Kings will miss the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. I like this one, Liam.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3. Yeah. I mean, I hated their offseason, okay? I'm just going to walk you through it. Your brand as a team is elite defense. You're one of the best defensive teams in the NHL last year and the year before. You lose your best shutdown defenseman from that group, Vladislav Gavrikov. You bring in Brian Dumlin and Cody Ceci. Your big problem with the team was getting really timely scoring as well. You do nothing to improve your offense, and your defense gets worse. So your strength is not your strength anymore, and you did not address your weakness. Cody Ceci, let's do a little update, boys. With Cody Ceci on the ice at 5-on-5, the score is 5-0 for the other team. The chances are 26-20. The shots are 28-18, and high danger chances are 16-6. I've been covering the NHL for 15 years. I've never seen a player fail upward as often as Cody Ceci. I will never understand it. All due respect to Cody Ceci, I don't get it. I do not get it.
To be fair, there might, and I know he ended up in Dallas last year, but like only one GM has given him these 2 bad contracts. There might just be one guy who likes him.
Yeah, one guy he's blackmailing. Who knows?
Yeah. To further on that point, expected goals for percentage, which again can be flawed at times, but Brandt Clark 67%, Edmondson 58, Anderson 52, Doughty 52, all solid. Dumoulin 37, CC 35,
Damn.
like just fall off a cliff to get to that pairing. It's hilarious. Matt, do you have an overreaction of your own that you want to give to us? I'm putting you on the spot with that, I know.
Question. I mean, the only one I was saying, just because I was at the game the other day. I mean, I think that the Leafs are going to be a wild card team. I really don't think they're winning the division again. And that's not saying that, the 2-2 start, oh my God, it's terrifying. But you look at, I think people sometimes underrate with losing Mitch Marner. Yes, he obviously had his struggles in the playoffs, but he was one of the main reasons you got to the playoffs every year. And he played so many minutes, both ends of the ice. And I just think they're nowhere near as good a team this year. And I think the Leafs are going to be like high 90s in their point total. And they're not looking at home ice. I think they're going to be fighting tooth and nail closer to the end of the season. I don't know if that's a hot take, but that's one that I said the other day. So I'll go with that one.
Who are your top 3 in the Atlantic then?
I have Tampa, I have Montreal, and I do think if it weren't for Florida's injuries, like I had Florida third, but then I switched them. I did put the Leafs third because of everything that happened with Barkov and obviously
Yeah.
Kachuk's out as well. And the injuries kept piling up. But again, I think it's going to be close. The Leafs might be fighting just to get that third seed until the final day of the season.
I mean, yeah.
Jay's going to do it tonight.
Oh man, I feel it. Okay, I think last night was a good reminder that they still have it. And if you look at the totality of their postseason, the bats have been unbelievable. They're so aggressive, swinging at early pitches in the count. And Mad Max, he's rested. I don't know. I just feel like we're gonna get one magical vintage moment from him. I'm extremely excited.
Have you made it to the Dome for any of the games?
I'm saving for World Series because I've been to an ALCS game before. So in terms of the financial bullet, I'm like, no, World Series. They're going, and I'm gonna use it for that. So let's see. That's my gesture of faith.
I got to go to Toronto. I fly in on Monday. I land at 3:00, so like 5 hours before what would be a hypothetical game 7. And I'm coming in with Huts to do like a sponsor thing. And I already had the conversation with my wife, and I talked to Huts. I'm like, we're doing this, right? Like, you don't look that opportunity right down there and pass up on it. Like, however much it would cost, I just got to do it, I think.
Yeah, it's a bucket list thing, right? It's one of those you'll remember being there a lot more than the dinner you didn't go to because you bought a ticket instead. So you got to do it. I'm with that.
100%. All right, appreciate you popping on. We always love doing this with you. The chat loves you as well, so we'll do it soon.
Thanks, guys. Sorry that I had to be on the phone. I don't know what's going on with that computer of mine.
Goddamn
okay.
technology.
Thanks,
All right.
Matt.
There you go. Matt Larkin from Daily Faceoff. That's where you can read his work. Great fantasy stuff. Great everything Matt Larkin does. A lot of really good features for us on the site as well. So shout out to Larkin. Steve Dangle, I don't really want to talk a whole lot of Carter Hart today, but Steve Dangle pointed out something very funny on Twitter that made me chuckle.
I didn't see this.
Carter Hart's going to go be teammates with Brett Howden in Vegas. Brett Howden had to testify. And when he testified, this is what Carter Hart's lawyer had to say about Brett Howden.
Oh, boy.
The witness is clearly unsophisticated. He's inarticulate, careless with words. He's prone to overstatement, then retraction, and then further overstatement. The witness is generally useless. Classic.
Oh, boy.
Classic teammates lawyer kind of mix up here.
Do you know Knobloch was on coaching staff on that team too?
Knobloch was.
I believe so. I'm sure he was, because when he was talking about Connor Ingram, he said we don't know each other from our hometown. Everyone knows they're both from Imperial, Saskatchewan. But he said we worked together in 2017 with Hockey Canada.
Wow.
So I would assume it's that team. That is my just pure assumption.
Okay,
Well, it's a crazy thing though. To what do you do?
It's very funny.
It's the court as well, so that's not Hart necessarily saying.
Yeah,
that,
it's his
but-
lawyer, not Carter Hart, but
Yeah.
it's an interesting little bit of
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That is crazy.
All right. Where was I? I wanted to. Oh, there's his team staff history. Canada U17, 09, 10, 15, 16, U17. Yeah, 16, 2017. Yeah, World Junior. Knobloch was an assistant coach that year. Interesting. All right. I think we're pretty much ready to wrap. Show us Alex Plant, you cowards.
I don't know where he is.
We will bring him back. We will rebuild him in the aggregate.
Bring him back.
Someone commented and said snake plants, just repot it, it's fine.
I don't know.
He hasn't had a sip of water in months.
He is. He isn't. Well, when we got Alex, he was strong. Could fend for himself.
He snapped like nothing.
Yeah,
over there.
now
that's
Reese just Reese. Well, to be fair, Reese did grab him by the neck and say, "See you in Valhalla."
Rest now, brother. We have the watch. I'm going to be on pregame with Boardsy tonight at 4:30 at Greta.
It's going to be a lovely time. I got Ty for pregame. I got a little bit of Liam for postgame. Give me a good one tonight, gentlemen. I'm very excited.
We can
Good sports night.
We can rebuild him. We have the technology. Is the plant alive? I don't know.
I'll do it.
That's definitely dead.
Well, I
It's
don't know.
snapped.
I'm not convinced.
Amber texted and said she could save him.
Ooh.
I'll bring him home.
Amber, we have to do this ourselves.
There is okay. Yeah, we can repot him ourselves.
Man, we couldn't even water it. We're not going to do that.
We're gonna bring him
ourselves.
back. I care too much about him.
Well, the problem we have in this room is that we have these big blackout curtains,
But we can open him up.
but we never do.
I try to open him up every day.
I try to as well. I might just bring him up every day because downstairs in our office we don't have blinds. But do we trust him around was? I don't know.
No.
There's a lot of people down there who I just think would take advantage of him.
People are saying if the plant's green, it's fine.
How green is he, Reese?
He's green.
You would know. You got a pretty good look at him over there.
What do you think, Eli?
Eli, any thoughts? Eli's unsure. Yeah, Eli's raising him like Simba.
We'll bring it. Well,
If
you know what?
can repot
This is
that,
a good-
I think there's something there.
This is a good thing for us to do this year. The Oilers are going to be a good team. It's going to get real boring talking about them soon. I mean, even today, we're already doing hypothetical offseason acquisitions for next July. Like,
Well, Colton made a good point there. He said, really, guys? Pull a leaf off and throw it on dirt. It would root. They don't need water for months. Is that true?
I guess
Okay, thank you, Colton. Maybe we've overwatered him.
we might have we were watering him every day for a bit there last year.
I did mention a couple of times.
Yeah. All right, that is a wrap on today's edition of the show. A new episode of Real Life will drop later on this afternoon. You're probably going to need to save that one for your ride to work tomorrow because pre-gaming at 4:30 right here on the YouTube, and it's a 5:30 puck drop tonight. 6:30 first pitch for my Toronto Blue Jays. So giddy up. Oilers Jays parlay is going to feed families tonight.
And Bolton are losing 1-0 to Huddersfield already, so that's
Goddamn.
not good.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. YouTube chat, you were great. We'll see you all tomorrow right back here at Noon Mountain. Oil up. What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation every day, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.